Hi Nana. Now today, now today we are going to learn about the new periodic property or else new atomic property known as electronegativity. Electronegativity, it is denoted by a Greek uh, letter known as, it is also called as chi, chi or chi. See, actually, this is the property of a bonded atom. Electronegativity is the property of a bonded atom. Bonded atom. whereas whereas ionization energy and electron affinity, these two are the property these two are the properties of isolated atom. Isolated atom. What is isolated atom? Isolated atom means a single atom or else a separate atom. So ionization energy, electron affinity are the properties of isolated atom, whereas electronegativity, it is the property of a bonded atom. That means atom within a molecule. Atom within a molecule. Okay, so it is the property of an atom which is present within a molecule. Okay, what is electronegativity actually? Electronegativity, it is nothing but the ability or else the tendency of an atom the tendency of an atom to attract the bonded pair of electrons. Bonded pair of electrons. To attract the bonded pair of electrons towards itself. Towards itself. The tendency of an atom to attract the bonded pair of electrons towards itself is the tendency. That tendency or that behavior, the tendency or that behavior or ability, the ability of an atom, the tendency of an atom or behavior of an atom or ability of an atom, okay, to attract the bonded pair of electrons towards itself. In order to understand the meaning of this one, simply just take a molecule AB. A is an atom and B is an atom. Between the atom A and B, there is a bond. That means atom A and B, they are bonded together by a bond. That means a pair of electrons. Already we learned that a bond is nothing but a pair of electrons. A bond is nothing but a pair of electrons. A pair of electrons. Remember, a bond is nothing but a pair of electrons. So look here. So between atom A and B, so this is a molecule. AB is a molecule which is made up of two atoms A and B. These two atoms combine together by a bond, like this. So a bond can be represented by a dash or else by two electrons, two dots. Two dots means two electrons. So these are the two electrons. Suppose these two electrons are present between the two atoms. These two electrons, if they are present at the center, exactly at the center, then these two atoms are having same ability to attract that electron. Suppose in case if the bond pair of electrons, this is called as bond pair of electrons, because these two electrons are involved in a bond between A and B. So this bond is formed due to two electrons. Every bond, a bond is nothing but a pair of electrons. So that is why it is called as a bonded pair of electron. Suppose this bonded pair of electron, suppose if it is exactly present between the at the equal distance between the two atoms, then it is said to be this atom is attracting equally, as equal as this atom. That means the attracting ability of this atom and this atom is same. So that is why the electron pair is located exactly at the center. Sometimes, suppose if an atom is having more attracting ability than the other atom, in that case what happens? The electron pair will move towards the more attracting atom. Okay, so that means this atom, so exactly it is not present here. It is moving up, it is moving towards one atom. So because this particular atom, it is having more tendency to attract that electron pair. So this atom is having more ability to attract that electron pair when compared to this atom. So that attracting ability of this atom that attracting ability is said to be electronegativity. What is electronegativity? The ability of an atom to attract the bond pair of electrons towards itself. That means this atom has an ability to attract this bond pair of atom towards itself. So here B is said to be more electronegative atom. More electronegative, that means it is having more ability, more electronegative. A is having less electronegativity, less electronegative atom. So that means the attracting ability of A is less, whereas the attracting ability of B is more. So that is why this electron pair, it is moved towards B. This bonded electron pair is moved towards B because B is having more ability to attract that electron pair. Okay, so that is why B is said to be having more electronegativity than A. So electronegativity is a relative term. Electronegativity, it is nothing but what? A relative term. A relative term. It's a relative term. Okay, relatively B is having more attracting ability than A. Suppose if there is a bond between B and C, let us assume BC is a molecule. Okay, in this case C is having more ability than B. Okay, so when B is with A, B is having more ability to attract that electron pair. But when the same B is with another atom known as C, so in that case if C is having more electronegativity, then that electron pair will move towards C, not towards B, because C is more electronegative than B now. So that means electronegativity is a relative term. So when relation to A, B is having more electronegativity, but when relation to C, B is having less electronegativity. Now the same B is less electronegative atom than C. C is more electronegative atom. So like this. So that means the same atom, it behaves differently with different atoms. Okay. So that means electronegativity is nothing but attracting ability. It is a relative term. It's a relative property. And one more thing, electronegativity has no units. It has no units. Electronegativity has no units. Whereas ionization energy and electron affinity both have same units, like electron volt per atom or kilocalories per mole or kilojoules per mole, etc. But here electronegativity, it is a relative term, it is a relative property, comparative property. Relative property means comparative property, and it has no units. Okay. See, electronegativity can be measured on different scales. How electronegativity can be measured? How to find the electronegativity? Simply it is a measure, it is not having any unit, simply it has a value. How to find the value of electronegativity? To find the value of electronegativity, there are different scales. Measurement of electronegativity. To measure the electronegativity can be measured in different scales. So one scale is called as Pauling scale. Another one is called as Mulliken scale. Mulliken scale. And the third one is known as Allred-Rochow scale. Allred-Rochow scale. Okay, Pauling scale, Mulliken scale, Allred-Rochow scale. What is Pauling scale? See, Pauling scale, it depends upon the measurement of electronegativity by Pauling scale. It depends on the bond energy values. Mulliken scale, electronegativity depends on ionization energy and electron affinity. Allred-Rochow square depends upon covalent radius. It depends upon covalent radius, effective nuclear charge, covalent radius and effective nuclear charge. Okay, so depends on different scales. They depend on different things. So based on the bond energy values, electronegativity can be calculated by Pauling scale. So Pauling has given a formula. So electronegativity, to find the